Good morning, everybody. Sorry, I lost a little bit of my voice yesterday, but should be able to hear me, I think. Let's take a look at news coming out for today, April 21st. It's a little after 8:30 a.m. Sorry, 8:40 a.m. Ooh, I'm late. Fed member speaking at 9:30, PMI at 9:45, home sales at 10 o'clock. Might be a little choppy at the open due to some of those releases. Let's take a look at our levels from yesterday and yesterday's and overnight trading. Hang on. Looks like it's going to be easier for me to do that on this other chart. So you'll see levels starting to appear in just a second on the current chart. Okay, overnight high, overnight low, and overnight VPOC. As for inventory from overnight, we are dead neutral. Here's yesterday's close. We've been above it, we've been below it, and we're pretty now. So let's go to our 60-minute chart. Now, in this case, you remember we had traded up to and tried getting into this micro composite. We got right up to the value area low, just about, and pushed away from it. Now, we have this other micro composite down here that we are now trying to get into, and we're going to take a look to see if we can't make our way down to the MC VPOC, micro composite VPOC. Before we do that, let's look for any levels that we reached that need to come off the chart, and right now there are none. So I definitely want to be able to see that micro composite back there. 50.80 is where we are currently trading, so pretty close to where we are right now. So we are opening inside yesterday's value area, inside yesterday's range, and we are going to be. Oh, let me get my pen working here. Sorry. Okay. So we're opening inside yesterday's value, inside yesterday's range, and we are going to start our hypotheses. Hypo 1 is going to be a test to the upside of yesterday's VPOC overnight low. This hypo has three places, the three obvious places to me that it could end. And I'll show you what I mean. Let me just get mark off yesterday's high. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. So this move up, if we fail on the move up, it could end at VPOC. It could end at value area high. It can end in any of these three swings. Okay, turn back down, come back into yesterday's value area, test value area low, and then ultimately break down to overnight high, overnight low. So this is hypo 1. Hypo 2 is a push down, break value area low, test overnight low, fail, retest overnight low as resistance, and then ultimately make our way down into the value area, get through this value area high of this micro composite right here, and then make a run towards this micro composite VPOC. That's going to be hypo 2. Hypo 3. Hypo 3 would be ultimately a push up here. What I mean by ultimately is it doesn't have to start this way. Hypo 3 could start this way. But the longer part, the part of hypo 3 that makes it hypo 3 is that we push to these swing levels, get back outside of this micro composite high here, and ultimately make a move up towards this naked VPOC 50, just under 52. That's hypo 3. Okay, that's everything we got for the S&P this morning. I'm sorry, for crude oil this morning. Do I have time for the S&P? Oh yeah, no problem. All right, so once again, let me just adjust my levels here. Value area high, VPOC, value area low. Overnight low, overnight VPOC. And just grab this guy. Overnight high. Okay, as far as inventory goes, we are 100% close to 100% net long. Not a huge range overnight, but for the most part, all of our trading has happened above yesterday's close. We also have a pretty clear P-shaped profile with a distribution down here from yesterday's profile. You can see very heavily skewed to the top side. Definitely expecting us to come and retest this area here from yesterday's trading, but we'll draw that out in the homework. So let's do that. Let's check to see if there are any levels that we breached that we need to get off this chart. Okay, nothing to the top side. We can get rid of this swing here. Move that up to yesterday's high. And I will move this down to yesterday's low. Okay. Let's see where we're trading. 55. Good. Let's move microcomposite to include yesterday's trading. All right. So we are opening inside value. So again, we are going to be looking for very similar to like what we have in oil today. Test top side to value area high. Actually, value area high, which equates to yesterday's high of day. Maybe even a test to the value area high of this microcomposite. We're going to look for failure up there, coming in to test yesterday's VPOC, and ultimately down below overnight low to come to test this here, yesterday's value area low. Looks like I have two of them out here, so we're going to get rid of one. Let's get back here. If we can break through yesterday's value area low, I am expecting a test right here, right around 42, 23.42. That's going to be hypo 1. Hypo 2 is going to be a test of VPOC, hold, turn up, get above value, above overnight high, above value area high, above micro composite value area high, and ultimately make our way up to test this micro composite VPOC coincides with a low volume node right here. This could be a spot that definitely we want to try to get up to test. Depending on how strong the move is, we could also, I think, see a test to the upper end of this micro composite. So that's going to be hypo 2. Okay, hypo 3. Hypo 3 is one that we kind of get trapped in here a little bit. Top side could be overnight high, could be value area high, could be value area high micro composite. Turn down and stay inside this distribution here. So this swing level could, maybe somewhere around here be the bottom of the range, and kind of see us get trapped in like this. We're going to call that hypo 3. Okay. Excuse me. Let's see how much time we have left to the open. About 6 minutes. I'm going to pause the video. I'll be back on in a few minutes so you guys don't have to watch silence. All right, we got a little over a minute to the open. We are currently right at yesterday's VPOC. Overnight high has shifted a little bit higher here in crude. So we're going to see here, we don't have much negative divergence on the BBs up here. We certainly could have a little bit of chop since we're opening at VPOC. And we do have the numbers coming out today at 9:45 and 10 o'clock that I think might add some excuse me, might create some chop this morning, but we'll have to just wait and see. Okay, so there's our open. Push down a few ticks. So we're testing value area high from overnight right now. Some selling pressure here. Let's see if the buyers can step in. Oh, big offer came in there. Came down to yesterday's close right there. Overnight VPOC, yesterday's close, coinciding with each other. Sellers still continuing to put pressure here on crude. Another big offer came in there. We have a big bid there at the VPOC, the overnight VPOC. Yesterday's close, within one tick there. Sellers continue to put pressure down here. Wow. Big sell right at the low of day, followed with some offers coming down. Right now, what I'm looking for is some over aggressive selling right now to tell me that the move might be over. Because that's what happens. You see a move like this, and then at the very end of it, you get traders like us that see it and say, "All right, that's it. I can't wait anymore. I got to get short." And that's usually when it turns around. Didn't see that yet, but I am definitely looking for a short on a pullback here. Haven't really gotten any decent pullback. 4 or 5 ticks at most on this move down. Where yesterday's close, overnight VPOC now from underneath, just getting above that, coming up towards VWAP and 21 EMA. Just so sellers show up there again, but they kind of showed up and disappeared. I don't know if they were traded or it was just a fake bid, fake offer. I'm sorry. I should tell you I'm kind of exhausted this morning, so sorry if I botch up some words or seem slightly lethargic. Sitting around value area low. We do have to keep in mind that there's the potential that value area low or within this area holds, and then we make our push up to test yesterday's VPOC and yesterday's value area high. But that has not yet, in my opinion, that has not yet set itself up. Sellers still coming in on the offers, but this is where buyers are starting to absorb. Remember, I'm really looking forward to see if this will hold, the value area will hold. I want to see a lot of selling effort with without it actually doing much just in price perspective. I want to see buyers start holding here, and I want to see it look like sellers are getting a little over anxious. And we are definitely continuing to see sellers step down in here. Buyers are trying. You can see people stepping up, trading the offer there. Now I am still watching for a short here. VWAP has come down pretty close to current low of day. You know, we certainly don't have 10 ticks from low of day to VWAP. We're retesting this just micro double top here right now. I'm very conflicted here because the fact that value area low held lends itself to the idea that we're going to traverse back up into the higher part of yesterday's value area. The flip side of this is the order flow, no doubt, has been led by the sellers up until now. It really does seem as if the pressure is coming from the sellers now more so than the fact that the value area low is going to hold. But we did see buyers step in near the low of day. I'd like to see another test of that. Let's see here. Coming back down towards low of day. Let's see if sellers can come down and if the buyers continue to hold as they did before. So we had it hold again. So again, that's an aggressive, looks like an aggressive move by sellers here. There we go. A lot of back and forth. A lot of back and forth on the order flow right here. Getting very close to yesterday's low, which I guess I didn't mark off on our chart, did I? I did not. So let's put that here. Getting very close to yesterday's low. I mean, we've pretty much, excuse me, we've pretty much had a 30 tick move down without any real pullback. There's a nice spike. There's a nice spike back into the consolidation that we just formed. Value area low held as resistance there. So coming back up here again to test value area low. So we see so far sellers have been able to step in and keep price below that value area low, that 5069. There we see again sellers pushing down. No positive divergence on the BBs. Really don't have anything to tell us to be looking for a short here. I'm sorry, for a long here. Ooh. I am certainly more interested in a short, but I'd like it to be on a better risk to reward perspective. I would have liked more of a pullback to try to get short. So for now, again, we're going to wait. S&P, just take a quick look here. S&P making its way down towards the low of this micro triple bottom here, this previous swing low, maybe threatening to touch overnight lows here. We'll see what happens there before the 9:30 open. Got about 12 minutes to then. So we see buying coming in here in the form of some large trades, but price obviously has stayed down here. We've put some volume in down here. Let's see what comes. There's some hitting the bid right there. So guys, actually, unfortunately, I do have to run. I have to get myself ready for a meeting I have today. So unfortunately, really couldn't show you anything this morning, but have a great weekend. I will be back on Monday. Feel free to get in touch if you need to. Okay, have a good weekend. Bye.